A lotus is grown in mud, emerged from the water, and exhibit beauty to the environment. According to Buddhism, how can we lead a successful life devoid of all the sins like a lotus?
According to the teachings of the Buddha, what should be the way how we can use this human life to to gain our main purpose of our life? So, which is very important regarding our human life. As we know, we born as a human beings with the purpose. That purpose is to develop our wisdom. If we are not able to develop our wisdom, then this human life becomes useless. So each and every human beings who are in this world, they should have a purpose for their life, that is developing or gaining wisdom. Why we need wisdom? We need wisdom because of ignorance driving us into wrong directions. When we are in ignorance, we are not able to see things as they are. So when we are not able to see things as they are, we are connected with desire. When you connect with ignorance and desire, so then as a result of this combination, so the anger arises. Angry mind not supportive for us to be happy. Angry mind always driving us to wrong, unwholesome thoughts and unwholesome directions. So therefore, our duty, our responsibility is to control our anger. How we can control our anger? We have to control anger, reducing desire and ignorance, mainly ignorance. We have to pay full attention to reduce ignorance. So then, how much we can control our ignorance and desire, that much we can reduce our anger. When we are able to control our anger, as a result of that anger control, so then we can gain happiness. So we are looking happiness, each and everyone in the world, as a human beings, not only even human beings, even as other living beings. Always we are looking happiness. For example, just think about the kids who are going into schools, what they are willing. Going into school, what they are willing. They are willing to be happy. The people who are in the universities or higher education faculties, what they are willing. They are also willing to be happy. People who are in office, workforces, what they are willing to be happy. People who are marriage, what they are willing to, through their marriage, they are willing to be happy. In this whole life, it doesn't matter, there's no any discrimination regarding their age, no difference regarding their education level, no difference according to their capacity or any kind of status that they are maintained. All are willing to be happy. So happiness is the goal for our life. We have duty, responsibility to gain this happiness through the way that we can apply ourselves as a human beings. So then, now we know happiness is our goal. So then we have to work on that. Happiness is not something that somebody can give us. Happiness is not something that somebody can give us through their mental power. So then we have to gain it, we have to work on that. So our duty, our responsibility is to apply the method to gain happiness. What are the methods that we can apply? What are the states that we can get that happiness? Very important state there that we call mindfulness. Mindfulness is very important. Mindfulness is a deep subject, but around the world it is very famous, but it has a very deep meaning. Regarding mindfulness, just think about the works that we are doing. We do so many celebrations in our life. It would be birthday celebrations, wedding celebrations, as well as funeral. All these things are kind of celebrations, and also there are some other celebrations. Likewise, we call meritorious deeds, something like that. All these celebrations should connect with that human purpose, main goal. If we are not connecting with our main purpose, we are out of the track. We are out of the track. For example, just think about a wedding ceremony. Wedding ceremony, we perform wedding ceremony to celebrate our life, as well as we have to keep in our mind who we are. We are human beings. So then, as human beings, we have to organize it. Organize it means think about your capacity, think about the main purpose of this wedding ceremony. As we know, weddings for what? It's a very important life event. So then, that life event always should connect with our life. If we are not connecting with our life, if we are thinking about life is separate from other things, life is separate from these events, so then you are in trouble. That's why there are people who are suffering a lot after their wedding, because they don't plan their life, they don't connect in with the main purpose of their life without focusing on spending unnecessary ways their own wealth. At the end, they are in trouble. They are really suffering with this lack of their economic supports and other things. Then we have to plan with main purpose. We have to keep our goal in our mind. So this is the way how we can control, reduce our anger. When you are working, depending on your desire, you are in trouble. When you are doing things with ignorance, without paying full attention to the main purpose of your life, you are in trouble. So therefore, we have to open our mind to see things as they are as much as you can. Then you can reduce your ignorance, you can reduce your desire, you can control your angry thoughts. If you are not controlling your angry thoughts, so you can't be happy. Happiness is the goal in our human life. So, to gain that happiness, we have to manage our life. We have to manage our time, we have to manage our resources, we have to manage all other facilities that we have, including our main purposes. So then we can manage our life very well. Managing life very well means we can be happy. Happiness should be there. So this is the way how we have to plan our life. If you don't have this plan for your life, you are really in trouble. So then you have to open your mind, you have to make a plan yourself, and you have to connect with the purpose of your life. All these things are very important to be happy. Without happiness, what is the purpose of this life? So our life mainly focusing on to be happy. So then we have to work on that. It is not coming through someone else. It is not a result of just praying or doing some rituals. It's a result of your inside development. So then our duty, our responsibility to pay full attention to develop our insight. Without developing insight, there's no way to be happy.